Hello, my Peregrini friends, welcome back. Oh my god, we just finished with the Class C. It was a crazy time, and I also have some sort of crazy news for all of you. I don't think you will like mostly Ari, but that's fine, and I think he already expects this. But anyway, yeah, it's late. I am tired in real life, so let's just jump to the Class D, the track review, and look at this view of the Italy map of Italy. Actually, this is, in my opinion, the most beautiful map I have ever seen. And every time I have a chance to play this game, I only open this map. I don't even why, but yeah, it doesn't matter. So anyway, let's just jump to our scanner, and let's go with the track for the what it's the Class D, right? So let's go. Okay, let's jump to the okay, it is a little bit loud for me. I'm gonna just do a cut, and I'm back. I just adjusted the audio for myself here on my ears, but yeah, anyway, so this is the Class D, the boogies or whatever. Oh my god, I forgot to adjust the cameras. So while we see this very beautiful starting line, which I actually really liked, I wasn't expecting it, I'm gonna make a cut here because I'm gonna deactivate all of the cameras. I am gonna ask for the crew to deactivate the cameras because I will crash while driving when the cameras change. So I'll be back soon. So now all the cameras have been deactivated. I'm gonna start now. So I'm gonna just remove all of the UI so it is clean and pretty and beautiful. I don't care about the speed here because we are gonna just talk about the track that the drivers are gonna face within the next few weeks. So I mean the next few days. But the release, oh, you got it, I'm confused, and this breaking of the anyway, so let's start. So this is the starting line, of course, and the biggest challenge the drivers have are already here on this second checkpoint. Mostly on the rock bashers, they cannot perform this very simple area that I just passed very well. And one important notice here is that this turn here is a very problematic area for Robinson. Robinson Terra Blanca. If it is raining, he is gonna lose control in this area. I have not seen a training session where he did not lose control here. Sometimes he hit those trees in here, either this one or this one, but it's crazy how he drives. Okay, let's go back to the car and continue. So apart from Robinson, everyone does it pretty well, pretty nice, and Xiao Li actually surprised me here on that turn. Here the cars, they start to speed up a little bit, and they do go fast here. It's very nice. Monica didn't do very fast this area, I don't know why, but still she had a very good time during the training sessions. And if I have time and if I remember by the end, I will show their time. And my friends, I completely forgot to add the training data during the recording of the episode, so I am adding this on the editing stage. So I just want to show you guys how our drivers were during the training session. So the best session for almost all of the drivers were the discovery session. So we can see that Donna, Shane, Arthur, Piotr, Vladerio, and I'm not gonna name everyone, but they had actually their best session at the very beginning of the training session. So there was 25 sessions. Kian was the only Hirochi Aurata to actually learn something new during the sessions. Then Yarelo also as well, but didn't help much. The Rockbushers, they were the cars that actually learned a lot during the training session. So we can see that Reinaldo, where is Reinaldo? So Reinaldo here, he actually learned so many things during the race, even though his completion rate is very bad. Xiao Li has an even worse completion ratio. It's actually the worst of everyone. And as I was saying, look at the completion ratio of those drivers, all of the Hiroshi. They are above 90% mostly, with only Kian and Donna, as I highlighted here, they are under the 90%. So only those two guys actually they were crashing where I was saying, like on the very fast area at the beginning of the race. So on the Baja, they were actually, even though they were completing stuff, they were very slow at the 3 minutes mark, and it's 1 minute difference between them. So I think we may have, as I was saying, Yolanta and Robinson, they may be very badly impacted during the races. So yeah, this is the just an add-on from the editing moment. So back to the video. And here, this is a problematic area, mostly because of the speed of the drivers. So let's just look at this thing here. I want to show you, how do I open the doors? Oh my god, I cannot open the door to pretend that I'm doing something nice. So do you see this guardrail, the start of this guardrail? So yeah, as they are really fast, they cut this part of the track. As if you can see my mouse here, they just do this and they hit this area. So this was a problem for Kian Falun, I almost said Chao, now it's Kian, and Donatello Vitello. Oh my god, they were so fast and they were always crashing here. Monica did, the only time that she went fast in this area, she crashed here. So I think she is not gonna do as fast as she's always doing. So walking down a little bit the road here, not even bringing the car, but taking the chance to walk here. Robinson also likes to lose control here. He's coming very fast, and he somehow loses control trying to enter, because we are gonna enter on this side road here, because the boogies, they are all off-road, right? And yeah, I trained all of the drivers already know the track, so I didn't have to close the roads, because yeah, the city council, I mean all of the cities around, they already know the race is gonna take place, so they closed the traffic to avoid anything. And mostly because the crew forgot to I forgot to ask the crew to do things. So one thing here, as I said, they are really fast, right? So when they come here, they are reducing the speed, but they are still fast, and they like to cut this area. And the only driver that scares me in this, I suspect you already know, and it is Reinaldo Cabral, because he goes so close to this tree. Sometimes he crashed here, but it doesn't matter that he learned how to overtake this area. I am always scared by him going so close, and also Xiao Li, because they are on a rock basher, and they need to time their turn properly, because there is a very close turn here. You will see, we're gonna back to the car, and it's very sharp, the turn here, so they come kind of straight in this area. Let's go back. So they perform here this straight area, and then they turn. It's very sharp for the rock basher, by the way. For the other cars, the other buggies, it's not a problem at all. But here it's also a very fast area with some sort of a sharp turn. No cars crashed here, to be honest, other than I almost crashed. And it's pretty nice to see them driving this area. I wanted to commission a helicopter to make the heli view like we had in the Jungle Rock Island, but I could not. The chopper was not available. So I really like the view here, and I'm gonna just put the drone so you can see. Let me just pause the car. Let's put the drone up here. Whoa, look at this view here. The drone is going bam. Here, look at this view. It's very beautiful. That's unfortunate that I couldn't we couldn't get the chopper to do, or even a drone to follow the cars, because it needs to be manned. And so yeah, it's very nice view. And this track has a very nice view because we are gonna be coasting this entire mountain here, and we are gonna finish on the other side. So let's bring the drone back. And yeah, let's drive again. So now we are going to start to have some dangerous areas for the drivers, all of them. Even though some learned how to avoid this, the Piccolina Baja did not. So there is, do you see the protuberance, oh my god, of the stones coming out of this wall? So there is this very special rock. It likes to flip cars. So they come very nice, and when they are actually starting to speed up, because I don't know why, they just coast here, and the front right wheel jumps here, and boom, they kind of go out in the air, and they flip the car. And Xiao Li was it Xiao Li or was it Reynaldo? I think it was Xiao Li. He was flipping so much here at the beginning of the training session that he actually learned, and he had a very good timing for the rock basher. But Robinson as well was, when he did not crash at the beginning, here was where he was losing his wheel. So he was able to complete many sessions with 3 wheels only, but he did not learn how to avoid this. So I expect Robinson is going to lose a wheel here. Now the next area is a little bit to the front here. The only driver that I saw losing control in this area was Reynaldo Cabral and Xiao Li. Somehow they actually, don't ask me, I completely don't know, but they were hitting the wall here. I completely don't understand what they were doing, because the rock basher usually pushes to the side here, to the left. So when they come on this turn, the lack of mobility of the car pushes them to the left. I don't know how they were going so inside, and they were crashing, but I honestly don't expect them to crash in here. I think Yolanta also, who is driving a Piccolina, crashed here once, but no big deal. But it is a place for surprises, so I'm already removing the surprise from you guys. Xiao Li and Reynaldo, they fell down here on the left, were the only drivers. By the way, the only drivers that were having issues here on the Aurata, Hirachi Aurata, were Donatella and Kian. Everyone else was having a very nice session within this track, so nothing much of an issue. And this turn, it is kind of safe for all of the drivers, but some of them like to hit those boulders to the side. But I think they all learned how to do properly this turn. But again, this is a dangerous area that may cause some DNFs. Arthur Walker, don't ask me, he hit this boulder. Don't ask me how. I was so surprised, and I still remember, but it was a single event, but yeah, I felt that I had to tell you guys. And now the track kind of goes safe from there. The drivers, they go a little bit slow. I mean, in comparison to the beginning of the track, they go slow, but they do cause some concerns that take me out of my seat sometimes, and especially the Barra Picolina, because do you see this tree here? This one, let me just pause the car here. This tree is kind of, let me get out of the car here. It is kind of in the road. So again, because they lack the maneuverability to make a proper turn at high speed, and this turn is actually very fast. You can see that they can get some speed. Some of them go very close to this one, or also to this one here at the front. There was no event of actually crashing, but they concern me that it is a possibility. I just hope they don't crash here, because I'm gonna close here the race. This is the end of the race, and it is about 2 to 3 minutes, 2.5 to 3 minutes, may extend to 4 minutes if there is rain. They go a little bit slower, but yeah, that's the entire race for each driver, like 3 minutes, as I said. So yeah, I really like this track a lot, and while we are flying back to our starting area, just so you can have some panoramic view of the track here, it's the most cinematic track that I created in this entire season, in my opinion. So I really like it. It's really beautiful. I had a very hardcore one for the East Coast, but the AI could not overtake. Yeah, it's just something that I created at the very beginning. The AI could not go through it, and yeah, it was kind of a waste of an entire week, because that's what I wanted to do. And it was very beautiful on the cliffside down there on the East Coast. So yeah, I am now, there is this turn that the flips the cars. Yeah, anyway, so the news that I am going to tell you is that I am cutting this series short. And why? It's been an entire year already. I started in the last year, May, and I have not even finished. There's only 3 maps that I made. And I was planning to bring this series to back to Utah, first to Utah. I've never been there with my AI or any race. And also bring it back to the small island to some different type of circuits. Not circuits, but rally events. I mean, going back to Small Island, because the ETK series, if you have not watched it, we were there once. So yeah, it's consuming a lot of my time. I barely have time to create these videos. I have to wait everyone to leave home, which is very hard to happen, so I can record. And when I do have this chance, I actually have to have everything ready, especially with the trainings and the camera setup and everything else. So this is something that kind of puts me in a hard spot in terms of creativity inside my own head, you know. So this is the last event and the conclusion of the rally series. It is kind of unexpected, but yeah, I am cutting short. So I don't know what I'm gonna plan for the end of the series, like if I'm gonna do something special or not, or how the last episode's gonna be. But first I need to get the results, and Yeah, so let me just load myself. Oh yeah, I have the UI. So it's the dummy. Oh, one M is missing. And it is myself here with a photo from the Class C, remember? So let me just replace myself. I'm gonna move myself here to, where am I going to myself? Here. Move myself there, and there I am. Hello everyone. So yeah, with this news that I just mentioned, I hope you don't get mad at me, you don't get sad, but yeah, I'm actually mostly saying to Ari, because he's the only one who is actually participating. So what I'm gonna do after, I don't know. I am trying to create some sort of drag using the game ticket system, but with very limited time to look into the code itself on how I can merge my own stuff and still use the in-game stuff. It's very hard. So yeah, this is just a possibility that I may create in the future. So don't expect anything from me. On another note is I am, because of my lack of time, I started writing the story that is behind the ETK series. So you can check on the description of the video if you are interested, and you can read the story and go along with the character development, blah blah blah, and all that stuff and all that story. I just like creating everything for this peculiar thing that I created. So anyway, let's stop with all of this news now. Let's jump to the where is it? To the, oh my god, to the driver drawings. I need to update the drawing. Where is it? Just a sec, I'm gonna cut and come back because I forgot to do something on my OBS. Okay, my friend, so I'm back here. I just fixed my UI, I mean the underlying data here for the drawing. So now that we are looking myself here in this with a very nice beautiful view of Italy down here. I don't know what's the city. I am not a very knowledgeable person of the game, so shame on me. But yeah, let's do the drawing. So I'm gonna open here the menu, and let's start with the drawing for I'm repeating myself, for the Class D in Italy, the last event of the series, and we are going to discover who is going to be the champion. Is it gonna be Kian? Is it gonna be Teruya? I don't know. I really don't know. And well, I think I'm gonna do something very stupid here, which is I'm gonna look at the table. Yes, because this is the last, right? So we need to see who is going to be the champion. Is it gonna be Teruya? Will Kian Falun? Teruya is driving a, what's the name? A rock basher. So it's very dangerous for him. Kian, he is 2 minutes and 20 behind Teruya, and as we've learned, 2 minutes and 20 is not enough. And Yolanta, she is driving, oh my god, Yolanta and Robinson, they are driving a Piccolina, so they are under a very, very important moment in their careers here. They can take the leadership as well, because they are not very far, like 3 minutes behind. Yeah, 3 minutes behind. Then Shane, Arthur, Yarelio, Petrin, and Daisy, and Monica, Donna, Vladerio, Vladimir. All of these drivers that I just named, they are driving the Hirochi Aurata, either the wild or the sports configuration. Yegorian Piccolina, I am sorry, Yegorian, I think you are at the bottom. Xiao Li is driving Rockbasher. Leroy and Piotr, oh, I am so sorry, guys. They are driving the Hiroshi Arata. I am not sure if it is the wide or the sports version, but their entire performance here is for the other classes was horrible, so they may have a chance to jump to the mid here, but I don't think so. Reinaldo is it's a lost case because he's already driving a Rockbasher, so that's his place. He has cemented his position here. He's not gonna change. It doesn't matter if he finishes or not. He's the last one, I think, my opinion here. So if you have hope that he's not gonna finish in last, just let me know in the comments. And in this video, because even though I will not be able to read, because after I finish this video, I'm gonna do the races. But I just want to see if anyone has managed to say if Reinaldo actually finished in last or not. Anyway, so let's go back to the drawing now. So here we are at the drawing. Let's start with the very first driver who is gonna take the position here. It's coming, and the first driver is going to be Xiao Li on his Rockbasher. Xiao Li is gonna be the very first to take the tracks, and if he crashes, he's gonna be bothering many of the next drivers. Oh my god, that is a problem, maybe a big problem for everyone. The next one is going to be, who is it? Oh my god, Leroy Balkaran. Leroy is in a fight to get out of the bottom table. Then next one is going to be Teruya Moneyaki. I am very excited here. I am really excited here because I'm gonna make a comment here. We have Xiao Li coming first, right? So if Xiao Li crashes, which is a possibility, Teruya, who is the leader of the championship, may not be able to finish because there is going to be a car in the middle of the track. And it's not even about not being able to finish, it's about the time that he's gonna make, giving the chance for Kian Falun and who is the second, the third, and Yolanta to take the position from Teruya Moniaki. So yeah, everything's setting up here against Teruya. I hope that Juliana Fraga is writing up everything about Teruya's here, but I don't know, it's been a long time, I don't talk to her. So anyway, next is, for the next race is Petrin Markanser. He is gonna be starting on the very same day as the first three, so he's gonna be on the second part of the day. Petrin, who is on the 8th position, so there may be a huge mine field in front of him. Then next is gonna be Monica. Oh my god, I think that Ari is now very uncomfortable in his chair because there may be a lot of issues in front of and also for Vladerio. Oh my god, this is promising. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but this is promising. We have Monica here, who is doing an amazing job in the series. She started really bad at the bottom, but now she's recovering at the middle of the table. Yarelio, the same thing with the horrible crash at the very first race because of Petrin Markanser. Let me just point it out. Petrin didn't pick his car in time, so Yarelio just crashed and couldn't finish the very first race on his Scintilla. Yeah, I have promises and promises for what can happen. The next race is gonna be a next day, so the the track's gonna be clean already. Reinaldo is gonna be taking the very first race. Another situation that may create confusion for everyone that's coming after him. Reinaldo, the king of the crashes, is gonna be the first of the day. Then after him is Robinson, to just add I cannot even write his name. Robinson, who is gonna be adding salt to the pain. He is not doing well in this track. It really not doing well. Let's see, the next one is Shane Graham. Shane, who is on the 5th position. Shane Graham. Okay, you may have some sort of problem, Shane. What a shame. I remember saying this in some of the videos back then, because he did something very bad in terms of decisions. But yeah, on the second day, during the afternoon, the first one's gonna be Jolanta Llanos. Oh my god, things are starting to get crazy here. Oh my god, Jolanta. Oh, I don't have space on my. Oh my god, Jolanta. Do I have space? Yeah. Jolanta is gonna be the first on the second half of the second day, then followed by Piotr Frolov, who is at the bottom of the table, unfortunately. But yeah, and third is Iarelio Catalonotto. Oh, just a second, I was talking about Vladerio as if it was Iarelio. I'm sorry, they look the same, they have a very similar name, Iarelio, Vladerio, and the last name is the same because they're brothers. So oh my god. Okay, so yeah, Iarelio is on the 7th position, Vladerio is down at the 12th position, each on the edges of the mid table. Okay, so I just got a little bit confused here because of those guys. Now the last day is gonna be starting with Vladimir Agurtsov. Vladimir, who is on a Aurata Wild. I think he's not gonna crash, he's doing very well, followed by Daisy, also on a Aurata. Pretty clean driving from Daisy, and Kian Falun, who is taking a very clean track, probably being only, like I said during the track, during the track review, that Kian, he may have some sort of issues at the start of the race. So to conclude the race, Arthur is gonna be the first one. We already know who can be the next. Is gonna be Yegorian. Okay, Yegorian is not gonna cause any problem other than to Jolanta. Oh no, Jolanta's gonna Donatella. Okay, so Donna is gonna be the last driver of the series, and that's when we are gonna say who is going to be the champion. So let's just clear this stuff. Everyone has been drawn, and let's remove, and the day has already passed here. It's getting night, it's getting dark, and I'm gonna say bye to you all, and I will see you in the trucks. Woo! That's stupid, I know. I'll see you during the races. Bye.